the scene of the worst terror attack in our history, lit up in honor of the French victims. Remember, France is our oldest ally, the nation that gifted us the Statue of Liberty, the one that fought with us side by side in several wars. And tonight our leaders are promising to support them as they have supported us. Trace Gallagher has been tracking all of the breaking news as it comes in. We go to him live tonight for an update. Trace?
And Megan, so far the primary common link appears to be that all of the attacks were planned to hit targets with large gatherings of people to kill as many as possible. For now, the death toll, as you said, has been placed at 158. That will certainly change, and French authorities have warned that we might expect it to go up. Authorities have also confirmed that 6 different locations were attacked, beginning with a Cambodian street-side cafe in the 10th district called La Camboge. Witnesses in a nearby bar say it appeared to be a drive-by shooting. Suspects in cars firing high-volume, high-powered weapons. At least 11 people are thought to have been killed in that initial attack, most of them dining street-side. This man got off a train and just happened by the first shooting scene. Listen to his account.
Police started to stream into the area. There were police in riot gear coming at us. A police officer told us to run into a cafe and take cover. And Shep, I'll tell you, he had a look of fear in his eyes, which you don't usually see a police officer look scared.
The attack on the soccer stadium happened during a game between France and Germany, and you could clearly hear the explosions from inside the stadium. Listen close.
Les explosions retentissent.
Authorities say the explosives were a combination of suicide bombers and grenades. French President Francois Hollande was in the stadium at the time. He was quickly escorted out. Then there was the attack on the Bataclan, a concert hall where a California band was playing. 3 young men walked in with what witnesses say were Kalashnikov rifles. They yelled, "This is for Syria," and "Allahu Akbar" before opening fire. We're told the gunman then moved to the balcony and began firing down on people. Many inside the hall were able to escape, but up to 100 others were held hostage, with the gunman killing them in no certain order. There are reports that some men went to the balcony to try to negotiate for the life of their wives. After hearing a series of gunshots inside, police stormed the concert hall, but now French authorities report the gunmen blew themselves up with suicide bomb belts, killing 4. Here's part of what it sounded like. At least 118 people were killed inside. That number could also change. The concert hall, the wife of one of the band members, by the way, told the Washington Post they all got out alive. There were also shots fired at Les Halles, a shopping center. People could be seen on the ground screaming, though it's unclear how many, if any, were shot and killed there. An eyewitness also says there was a shooting at a cafe in the 11th district, though so far we're getting very little information about the final 2 attacks. There are reports that all of the attackers are now dead and that police are looking for accomplices, but we do not yet know how police came to that conclusion. Megan.
Trace, thank you. The city's in lockdown right now. The city of Paris is in lockdown. The borders are closed, although we're told that is to outgoing traffic, not sure about incoming traffic. Military units are on the street tonight, and it looks like a police state of sorts. The New York Times reporting tonight that the police have been empowered to seize people's weapons, to go into their homes and place them under house arrest if they deem them to be suspicious. This is the first time, we believe, the first curfew in the City of Lights since 1944, when the Nazis occupied that city. That's where we are tonight. Think about that. Shortly after the attack this evening, President Obama delivered remarks promising that the United States will do all it can to support our oldest ally, France. Here is President Obama.
Good evening, everybody. I just want to make a few brief comments about the attacks across Paris tonight. Once again, we've seen an outrageous attempt to terrorize innocent civilians. This is an attack not just on Paris, it's an attack not just on the people of France, but this is an attack on all of humanity and the universal values that we share. We stand prepared and ready to provide whatever assistance that the government and the people of France need to respond. France is our oldest ally.
Ask Fran about that.
French people have stood shoulder to shoulder with the United States time and again. And we want to be very clear that we stand together with them in the fight against terrorism and extremism. Paris itself represents the timeless values of human progress. Those who think that they can terrorize the people of France or the values that they stand for are wrong. The American people draw strength from the French people's commitment to life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. We are reminded in this time of tragedy that the bonds of liberté, égalité, and fraternité are not only values that the French people